Welcome to our channel, Don't Rush By.
After a few days in Atherstone, moored over Christmas, we finally decided to make a move. So while Trev brings the boat down, I'm going to walk up and set the lock ready.
Morning, just leaving Atherstone. Absolutely brilliant place, highly recommend it for mooring, especially up at top lock, number 1 and onwards. Plenty of mooring space, really friendly folk. So here we are approaching the first lock of the day, lock 1, bridge 42, only 11 to go.
Well, it's a bit of a busy morning. Just helped one boater down the locks. There is another one at the moment filling up with water, emptying his toilet and whatever, but I'm hoping we can get in front.
Great start to the day, 3 boats in front of me, all single locks, and they're all single-handed. Woohoo!
Now, Trev's just having to back up a bit, ready for coming in the lock, then we can be on our way.
One lock down, 10 to go.
It's a bit cool. Well, I don't know how well it's going to go for the old cabin boy. It's got the camera balanced on the balance beam there. That ain't going to go well. I'm ending tears.
Nothing more annoying, getting to a lock and the previous boater couldn't be bothered, shut the lock gates. Lock number 3 of the day. The pounds which are no longer used for some reason. I don't know if you can see there's a boat waiting the far side of the gates to come up. I like going down the locks. It means John hops off the boat and gives me a bit of a hand. Well, it explains why the lock gates were open on 3. The boat which has just come through 4 had walked up and set it, not considering that there might be boaters coming down. John does like to make use of those rubbing strips. Of course I'm using it. I really should learn how to steer a boat a bit better. That way it'll be John walking and me having a ride. The unusual bywash at lock 5 on the Atherstone flight.
You need to put your back into that.
Well, John picked me up at lock 5, saying that he'd give my legs a rest, because there's a bit of a walk to lock 6. Well, in reality, what he wanted was feeding and a cup of tea. I've just managed to get that done before we've come back to lock 6. Now, John's quite happily drinking his cup of tea, munching away on his sandwich. Oh, mine's going dry and cold. Oh, John's done as usual. He's disappeared down into a boat somewhere doing God knows what. He always does it when the lock is just about there. I'm having a working one. On a whole, the Atherstone flight of locks is reasonably tidy and well kept. That is, until you get to lock 7, then you look in the pound and there's that many beer cans and rubbish. I don't know whether it's just because people enjoy meeting up here or whether it's something to do with the amount of boats at the back of it. What do you think? The lock's nearly full, about ready to open the gate, and John's nowhere to be seen again. You're seeing a theme. He's back. John's making use of being able to get to the other side of a boat whilst in the locks, getting some wood from under the solar panels on that side for a change. You don't like getting cold? No, just leaving lock 9. I've hopped aboard, so there's a little bit of a walk. So give him a the legs a rest. I think it's well deserved. We're on lock 10. Let's just see lock 11. The end is in sight. I'm quite glad of it too, because it really is getting quite damp and miserable now. Oh, this is it. Lock 11. The last lock of the day.
I'll drop the paddle. Doing the paddle when I stop. Here we are, lock 11, and she's still nagging at me. Can't win. I'll drop the paddle, shall I? Would you like me to raise the other paddle? Ah, you're a nuisance. She says she does it all. There you go, Miss Katrina, wherever you are. Oh, how do?
It looks like there's plenty of mooring for us just below lock 11. So we'll call it quits for the day. Get inside, get a cup of tea and warmed up in front of the fire.
Well, that's it. Only 11 locks today, which will take the cabin boy house. I think we're going to knock it on the head for today. Kettle on, and the telly. She's looking at me because I'm talking to myself. Well, that's the way to end the day. Katrina's just chucked her phone in the canal. Not be getting that back in a hurry. Day's filming gone as well. She don't look very happy.
Thanks for watching, and join us next week on Don't Rush By.